you're better than me, but I'm trying to cope up.
No, no, no. Don't what I say, comparison between the peoples. Every people have their own way of talking, okay, and expressing self. Don't
Yeah,
compare with anyone. Because if you start comparing with the peoples, so you get only demotivations. It's a become the cause of having only pain inside of you. By
so
considering, oh my god, that person is better than me. Then what to do to make equal of them?
yeah, I got it.
Right.
I am Pothik. I am from Bangladesh. At Bengali literature, I have profuse fondness of football. Moreover,
Hmm.
I love to play cricket, and also I love to make foreign friends like you.
Oh, that's a great. But I'm not a foreigner, as you mentioned. I'm a
Yeah,
villager.
yeah, you
Oh,
are not living in our country, and that's why I said you're a foreigner.
oh, that's a great. Okay, so should I introduce myself
Yeah,
or it is okay? Okay. So actually, I belong to Bihar state, and you can call me like I'm a citizen of India. Okay. And if I discuss about my hobbies, so I like to interact with the peoples every day, new peoples, and yeah, hobbies. If I discuss about my hobbies, so I like to travel different kinds of places, and nowadays I'm helping to the learner student, like
yeah.
sharing my experience, my ideas, my methods. So
So
yeah,
you are a
it's all.
teacher,
Yes, I'm a teacher,
like you
primary school.
teach English subject.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's great. So you are also my teacher, maybe English teacher. Okay. So when you started your speaking journey, if you want to say,
Yeah, yeah, of course. Actually, I started 2 years before. Okay, and I kept going on. Okay, because I knew if if you break your consistency, your continuity, then you won't achieve goals of life. So it's a
yeah,
better just maintain your consistency towards your particular goals of life. So it must be come true, right?
brother, when I stop practicing every single day, after that I lost my confidence.
Yeah, you're right. You might lost your confidence, and I think you might get hesitation and fear,
Yeah,
and you might forget many things by
yeah,
gapping times, right? Huge gap in the process of learning this language you can consider. So it's a better to maintain your consistency in order to get better fluency in this language and better
yeah.
command.
I was hinky pinky. I didn't maintain my consistency.
Yeah, you are not only person, Hinky Pinky. I think so many people are the similar to you. Okay. Because human has a nature like that, like a Hinky Pinky, as you mentioned.
Yeah,
They have been distracted in a moment. Okay. So that's why.
yeah. So what difficulties you faced when you started your speaking?
Yeah, as a usual, like facing hesitations, low confidence, unidentified fear. These are issues also I used to get in my initial days. I have been through all of these obstacles, difficulties you can consider. Yeah,
Yeah. So how can I eradicate complications?
yeah. If I talk about your complications like hesitations, low confidence, like that, right? So
Yeah,
if you really want to abolish these kinds of issues in your life, so you have to maintain your consistency. Okay. Keep
yeah,
observing people's talk, keep listening a lot, Okay. So this way you can build confidence and get better experiences in the process of consuming things surrounding you, right?
Yeah.
This way.
When I listen foreigner conversational videos, I I I get into peril situation. I cannot
Yeah,
understand properly.
yeah. Because the way he speaks, their accent, their intonation of a speaking sentence, it's a totally different to you, right? Many of time you are not listening clearly of their statement due to
Yeah,
having lack of clarity in their language, their accent. That's why we are unable to having proper meaning of their statement. But we start considering my spoken is not good, that's why I'm unable to understand. But this is not right. They do not speak clearly as much clearly you get of the Indian persons speak, I would say.
yeah. Particularly, I listen conversational video from where I enlarge my pronunciation.
Yeah. And yeah, I had watch your many videos with the many Chinese person.
Yeah, you
So
saw my
how did
videos?
you? Yeah, every day I have been watching your video. You well talked with all of them, especially Chinese person.
Yeah, I'm trying hard and soul.
So how
I'm
did
not
you get
saying that,
connect?
yeah, I'm not saying that I'm a co-learner. I'm learning, I'm speaking.
Of course,
I made many mistakes, I know. If I stop practicing, then it will be harder for me in future.
of course. Do not focus your weakness because start focusing over your weakness. It just start bothering you a lot, and it is becoming the cause of losing confidence and taking place of fear inside of you. Do not focus your weakness. You just focus over your positive things. So it will help you to build your confidence. It will give you tremendous confidence. It will maintain your energetic mind. It will make you positive in order to have conversation with the stranger people. Because human has a greatest, best behave to optimize self according to the person. If whenever you talk to any good person, automatically your subconsciousness start working like that. You do not believe like, oh my god, still I'm talking like that, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why.
So, when I started my speaking, I made many mistakes in front of anonymous person, and that time I was a victim of public laughing. So, in from that time, I decided to learn English entirely.
Yeah, you did well, I would say, because initial days if you talk around the people, so obviously you will get so many demotivations vibes from the other sides, and you might be a victim of so many other peoples. They would be laughing at you, right? Discouraging you, demotivating you, breaking your strength, right? So
Yeah,
it's a
that,
better to just prepare with yourself alone without exposing, without revealing your specific goals of life, and after achieving better success in this field, you can reveal out. At that time, you will get only admirations from these other sides, right?
yeah. I was in baffled situation. I didn't know what should I do, you know, and that's why
Yeah,
I decided.
yeah. At that time, maybe you might be underconfident, right?
Yeah, yeah. Once in a blue moon, I find a person who encouraged me, who motivated me.
Hmm. Yeah, right person always motivate you, encourage you, uplifting you. Okay, situationally, and you can consider that person is right for you. Okay,
I want
but
to
there
be
are
a
very less people.
dark horse. I want to be a dark horse.
Of course, you can. You can whatever you want. You can, and you can be. It's totally up to you how you raise yourself, right? How you raise yourself according to times, according to the level of peoples, and how much do you work? Yeah, putting effort over
Yeah,
your communication skill, right?
yeah. I separate my time. 1 hour is for listening, from where I learn pronunciation, and another 1 year for practicing conversation, and
Yeah.
finally 1 hour for learning vocabulary.
Yeah, that's a great. I think according to your comfort, according to your convenient time, it would be much better, right, to focusing over a particular topics, particular point of your right things. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
good. Every people should a separating time according to their routines, schedules of day. It will be much convenient for all of them,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
So I saw in many videos that the motivator suggests the beginner to watch English conversational videos, but unfortunately, some people suggest the beginner to watch English movies with subtitle. But it's my opinion, it's not good for beginner because it was very time consuming. Timing is very crucial.
yeah, you're right. I'm also agreed because first you have to gain basic knowledge about particular field, because if you have knowledge until you can understand, only then you can understand, you can consider. If you do not have a basic knowledge even, then how could you grab the meaning of um, different kinds of accent of the peoples on the movies, right? So
Yeah,
first you have to strong your basic. You have to make yourself worth for having the meaning of that things in order to learn more and more, right? But you do not know anything and you start preferring yourself to watching these kinds of content in terms of having proper understanding and expectation only for learning very soon. Is it not possible, right?
yeah. So, from my opinion, I learn vocabs and I use in my conversation. That's why
Yeah,
I'm still following this method. It's
yeah,
special for me.
yeah. I would say this is the right way because whatever sentence it has been created through the vocabulary. So vocabulary has a vital role in order to create any statement situationally. So if you have been through vocabulary, so it would much be convenient for you to talk as a normally with any peoples with confidence as well, right?
Yeah. And more than 6 months, I'm practicing, I'm learning vocabulary. You can see this is my pocket dictionary. I always stay this dictionary with me.
That's a great. Yeah, I often suggest to the people first you need to work over your vocabulary, because if you have less vocabulary, then how have you framed sentence situationally, right? Because we often discuss about several kinds of topics, right? And so you need to consider, if you do not have that much vocabulary, then how would you construct sentence situationally, right? So that's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
vocabulary is a much requirement part you can consider for the learner to creating any statement.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I suggest my audience to watch only clip in which you can find advanced words, advanced phrases, advanced idioms.
Yeah, but I would say first you need to learn, you need to study over your vocabulary part, not idioms, I would say. Because every people are not sufficient for having the meaning of idioms. Right. Many of them are not aware. But if you are learning vocabulary, easy vocabulary, so everyone understand your statement, your sentence meaning. So that will be much convenient conversation to each other, right?
Yeah,
And you make interesting conversation with any people. Because whenever you start understanding all each and every statement about the peoples, it makes you so much amusement. It will make you please a lot because you will be considering, oh my god, I'm understanding everything. So this conversation will be going very interesting with that person. Okay,
Yeah. I especially love to amuse people. I love
of course.
to speak in amusement way.
Of course, I can see the appearance of your face. You look very positive, very smiley type person, and
Yeah,
it's a requirement because if you are be happy a lot, it is a source of having yeah gaining confidence. Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
From my opinion, if you nice to all, everyone is nice to you.
of course. We know people, taking decisions, yeah, acting according to the reaction of other. If your reactions, your face expression, it would be looking very different and very weird. So my action will be very different accordingly of your act, right?
Yeah,
So it's
I'm
a,
working on it.
of course,
I
and
know
yeah,
you're equivalent to each other.
yeah. Let me give you some examples. You are looking different. I'm looking different. Then how could you expect our accent, our way of talking? It must be similar to each other,
Yeah,
right? No, it is not possible.
yeah, that's true. What is the
So
time
how
right now?
12, 54.
12:54. Okay.